Alright, so back to the video, back to the reaction. We got a late night vid. Just a quick little vid. This is an update of the Kevin Porter choke slamming his girlfriend Kaiser Kondrazic. And it's crazy because now I just remembered that Kaiser was in 2K and my other channel series. She's in 2K. But it seemed like after further research, she had a fractured neck from the neck vertebrae. I'm pretty sure they're gonna say it in this vid too. But it says Houston Rockets Kevin Porter Jr. allegedly fractured girlfriend's neck vertebrae in NYC hotel beating and got released on 75K bail. So for those that don't know what a vertebrae is, it's back here, the back of the neck, where pretty much we could F around and get paralyzed at. So from what it says, he was out there beating on her and choking her, fractured her spinal cord. He's cooked. Let's just put it that way. Just make it short and simple. The KPJ dude is cooked. I mean, he was already a JV player, but now he's kicked out of school. You know what I'm saying? He's done. That being said,
Meanwhile, Houston Rockets guard Kevin Porter Jr. was arrested and charged with assault and strangulation after allegedly assaulting his girlfriend at a New York hotel on Monday morning. That's according to a New York City police spokesperson. And at Porter's arraignment today, prosecutors, they said the attack left a woman with a fractured neck vertebrae. So, Woj, how are the NBA?
so yeah, she gonna be in a neck brace. Like I said in the last video, I don't know, dude might have been under the influence. I don't know,
Fractured neck vertebrae. So,
but
Woj, how are the
that's kind of
NBA and
crazy.
how is the Houston
That's not
Rockets
even, that's really crazy.
approaching this?
It's effed up.
Yeah, the league's launched an investigation, Malika, and they'll handle it in the near term. I think the Houston Rockets, and just by the bylaws, they
Rockets guard Kevin Porter Jr. arrested and charged with assault and strangulation. Rockets are not allowed to punish Porter Jr. while NBA is conducting.
they can't suspend him, they can't waive him while this investigation's going on. But Adam Silver could put Kevin Porter Jr. on administrative leave. But certainly, I think his future in Houston is very much in jeopardy. I think his future in the NBA, given Kevin Porter Jr.'s, going back a number of years to the USC, Cleveland Cavaliers, the Houston Rockets, problems have followed him. And there have been teams, certainly Cleveland drafted him late in the first round and essentially gave up on him. And you look at his contract in Houston, it was a very team-friendly deal, non-guaranteed money after the first year. They would be on the hook for about almost $17 million if the Rockets were to waive him once he's either convicted or the league comes down with a penalty. But there's no question Kevin Porter Jr.'s future, not just with the Rockets, but in the NBA, I think is very much in peril. These are extremely serious allegations.
Kevin.
Yeah, and like we said in the last vid as well, this is not even his first time getting caught up with the boys.
Porter Jr. was released on bail and is due back in a Manhattan court on October 16th. Now, as you mentioned, Woj, he was set to begin the first year, or rather is, of a 4-year, $63 million rookie extension this season. Woj, as always, thank you for spending some time with us here on it.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what to say, bro. It's unfortunate, bro. Like you just threw your whole career away, just stupid. Let's see if there's anything else that we could read about. Other than that, that's gonna be the end of this vid. Uh, Porter, 23, is accused of repeatedly punching his 26-year-old girlfriend, Kaiser Kondrazic, in the face and choking her till she couldn't breathe inside their room at a four-star Millennium Hilton, New York hotel in Midtown early Monday, according to a criminal complaint. The savage beatdown allegedly only stopped when Kondrazic, a former player, as I said earlier, she was in 2K 23 last year, fled the room and was found bloody, bruised by hotel employees in the hall, prosecutors said during Porter's arraignment in Manhattan criminal court. The pro baller, whose full name is Brian Kevin Porter. So now we're gonna start calling him Brian. He's a Brian. That's the second Brian in the last 2 weeks. You had to get out the way. The last Brian is EDP. Nah, he's another Brian. It's the Bryans. That's tough. Anyways, was arrested at 6:30 a.m. Monday and charged with assault and strangulation after cops received a 911 call about alleged attack. That's tough. His girlfriend told officers that Porter had struck her the close fist multiple times, leaving her with an inches long gash above her right eye. Prosecutors said. Fortunately, the hoopster allegedly forcibly squeezed Gondrezik's neck with his hands, causing her to experience difficulty breathing, redness, and bruising around her neck, and substantial pain. Is that substantial? Yeah, substantial pain. After being taken into NYC Langone Medical Center, doctors confirmed Gondrezik, who's previously played for the Indiana Fever and Chicago Sky, had suffered fractured vertebrae in her neck. Prosecutors with Manhattan District Attorney Office had requested a 5,700K. There's arrangement. Yeah, it's tough. Oh yeah, here's the part right here. He was arrested in Houston for having multiple firearms and was arrested in the state of 2020 on gun charges, which were later dropped. Yeah, yeah, that's just unfortunate, bro. Unfortunate.
Knowing that the reserves were there for
I
me,
don't know what
I
to
could
say,
still be
man.
a
He,
part
he
of something.
just he just a school threat. He just a platinum school threat, bro. Close the schools. You've already seen the sister. Had to say her sister, who was the wife of the late Warren Haskins. She pretty much, turned into a sharpshooter when it came to his sister. Rightfully so.
Sister, who was married to Dwayne Haskins before his untimely death, called him out, and we're about to get into all that. So they were in New York City, and you could even see Kaiser posted, a video that she was in Chris Brickley's gym where a lot of NBA players meet up and they play basketball over the summer. And she was there supporting Kevin Porter Jr. He was out there with Trae Young, a bunch of other players. Whatever happened over the course of the rest of that day, he went out in Times Square, was out and about doing his thing, doing his 1-2, and he came back really late. And allegedly Kaiser locked him out of the room, and
Mm.
he went down and he got hotel personnel to let him in the room. But once he got inside the room, altercation ensued. She has a cut above her right eye and a fractured neck vertebrae. We see the footage of Kevin Porter
So
Jr.
he did all that for getting locked out the room? Oh
getting
yeah, so if he would have got cheated on, he would have shot her.
picked up from his hotel
From
after
from from what I'm
the
from what I'm
incident. We
hearing,
see him getting
he probably would have shot the girl
escorted
if
into
she
the
was cheating.
precinct after the fact.
But
And
like her sister said,
this
it's
man,
up and
he
it's
just
stuck.
signed $82 million, what she's saying. So this dude has really
We seen
lost
this yesterday.
himself before the final time. And this is, for me, this is a problem because John Lucas, when he was storming out of the gym, going back to the locker room during games and stuff, John Lucas is the reason that he was around as long as he was. John Lucas saw a troubled individual and wanted to, not just throw him by the wayside, because you let these people go and then you see in the newspaper, person may be deceased or may be doing bad or whatever the case, knowing and feeling like you could have helped them not go down that path. You try to do all you can. But I think at this point, man, after this has happened, it's going to be out of his control because this is going to be coming from the league itself. with
Yeah, this is the
above the
stand of his
right eye
career for sure.
and causing bruising and substantial pain to her
But
face.
yeah, for the most part, we done pretty much found everything we need to know. That being said, comment down below what y'all think, man. Is he done? Is his career burnt in that oven at 450 degrees? Or will he be playing ball somewhere else? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're subscribed. Appreciate it. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, man.